Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Cinderella Phenomenon. So, we are going to go through Rumpel's bad ending now because we finished his good ending last time. So, this time we have to walk toward him instead of turning and walking away. He is just going to insist I come back. If there is one thing I've learned about Rumpel, it's that he's persistent. Why do you look so surprised? I'd assumed you would just walk away like you always do. But I can take this as a good sign. Yes, you really did want to see me, princess. The silent treatment only makes this all the more mysterious, princess, and the mysterious is always exciting. What is he rambling on about now? Okay, and now we get to skip until the next choice. Looks like there's a lot of dialogue in between these choices. Jeez. Okay, we are going to pull our hand away. He has such a strange look on his face. Slowly, I try to pull my hand away, but Rumpel holds tightly to it. The sadness in his eyes becomes intense anxiety, and I see something like fear dancing in his eyes. You really think it was my fault? What? Sir? Rumpel squeezes my hand a little too tightly. He looks at me desperately. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me go! I finally manage to pry my hand free. Rumpel looks at me for a few moments, almost bewildered, and then his eyes suddenly widen. He looks back at the journal, then at me. Oh, I think I blanked out. I'm sorry, princess. Okay, let's skip again. I'm basically just showing you guys all the things to choose for the good or for the bad ending now because we've seen the good one. All right, let's see. We are going to accept the gift because this is the chocolate lily. I am not used to receiving gifts out of the blue. What a shame. I would give you so many gifts if I could, princess. Oh, I know you would. Why? Because people are moved by gifts when they come from the heart. I take the small bag from Rumpel's hand and look at it for a few moments. Oh, okay. We can skip. Right. Okay, and then we go into chapter 4. Oh yeah, this is the part where he's like, yeah, you should flirt because people like it. Last time we attempted to, this time we're not going to. Do not flirt. Ma'am. My face is hot, but not with embarrassment. The more I think about Rumpel's proposal, the more irritated I become. It's nothing. His eyebrows fall a little bit as I frown at him. I never smile when I serve food, and everyone knows that. Perhaps for a few moments this man was hopeful. But hopeful for what exactly? Thank you for the food. I cannot believe that Rumpel wanted me to flirt with a man I do not even know. Just the thought of it makes me annoyed. I turn to stride away, my feet thumping too heavily on the floor. Alright, so let's skip to the next choice. Okay, let's see. All I can do to make up for what I did to her is remain silent. It is not her fault that the doll was in the shape that it was. I fired her prematurely, even if she didn't give me the entire story. But she could be lying to me. She says she did not bring it up before because she was ashamed, but it is far more likely that she is just making excuses for her incompetence. But then, what reason would she have for telling me that now? My heart plummets to the pit of my stomach, and suddenly I feel dizzy and irritated. All right, skip again. I do not understand why, but I feel terrible after hearing the truth from Anise. Should I have forgiven her? No, she deserved to be fired for not being as competent as she needed to be. Damn! I mean, all right. We're gonna ask him if he meant it. Right now, he almost looks serious. Did he mean what he just said? Did you really mean that compliment? Of course I did. Oh, hello. I told you, right? Making a person happy is a good deed. I wanted to show you that. Rumpel's compliments do make people happy, even if I do find his words to be very shallow, but that felt that felt different. Flattery is wonderful, but it usually only concerns complimenting a woman's physical appearance. Though, I do that really well, don't I? Oh my god, Rumpel. This is before I started liking him. I almost forgot that there was a time where I didn't really like Rumpel at all. Alright, let's, no matter what he says, this does not lead back to the margin. It is not a scenic path or a path at all. Let's keep walking. It is picturesque, isn't it, Princess? It is, but this still does not lead back to the margin. No, but I figured taking this detour is safer. If someone is watching you, they're less likely to follow us straight to the margin. Safer? But it is just the two of us. I have faith that I would be able to protect you, Princess. Also, the forest is amazing, in and of itself. I suddenly stop and let my hand fall away from his as I stare up at him. I wasn't expecting that level of cleverness from Rumpel. Rumpel looks proud of himself. Okay, let's skip, I guess. Yeah, that's where he's like, oh, you're so lovely, and more compliments, and yeah. I could try to visit him, or I could go back to my room. I think this is after Rumpel and Karma have another fight. Oh, we're gonna go back to my room. I should not bother him. What was that, Princess? It's nothing. If you don't want to bother Rumpel, you can always spend some time down here with me. I could give you some advice about your good deeds, too. You? I stare at him. Karma puts a hand over his chest and sighs dramatically. Ugh! I'm offended, Princess. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice Delora looking expectantly at Karma. He notices her and then sighs out dramatically. If I had more time, I would give you advice. Karma walks off, and I consider his words. Then after a few moments, I shake the words from my mind and start walking. As I am heading up to my room, I hesitate, knowing Rumpel's door is close by. Earlier, he looked so stressed. I think I should go see him. Okay, well, she goes to see him anyways, I guess. Yup. Alright, let's see. We're gonna watch from afar, I guess. This is their fight. I have no reason to jump in to defend anyone. I watch their fight from the middle of the staircase. The two of them never seem to notice me standing there. I have never lied to the princess. Sometimes people might assume different intentions of my flattery, but I never lie. That is exactly what a liar would say to defend himself when he knows that he's been caught. Liar? The only liar here is you. Excuse me, I'll have you know that I never lie. Then, what is this what is this about Miss Karma? One moment you say it's a disguise, the next moment you say... Rumpel flinches back as Karma stands taller and clenches his hands into fists. I begin to make my way down the staircase. I come to a stop in between the two men, who seem surprised to see me. I am about to speak, but the sound of footsteps distracts me. You two are at it again? Alright, let's go ahead and skip, I guess. Alright, so we are back. Let's see, which means this is the truth, isn't it? So we're just gonna keep quiet. This is the truth. There is nothing I could do about it. Don't worry, dear. I can help fill in the gaps for him. And his journals are at our house. You've probably already helped him by simply being there for him this entire time. Tell me, what do you go by now? Until we figure out your name, I need something to call you. Rumpel. He looks so dejected, so sad. His eyes flit to me briefly, then back to Bria. He smiles, but I know Rumpel enough that I can tell that it's a forced smile. And my partner, Melody, she has helped me. Okay, let's skip. Okay, that was when we found out the rumors. We're gonna... And Rumpel mentioned a fight, now is my chance to tell him. Okay, yeah, we're gonna interrupt the conversation. I step out from behind the fountain and slowly make my way over to the table. Bria looks up and around. After a few moments, her eyes fall on me. She immediately scowls. What are you doing here? I came to see if you were lying to Rumpel. What? Is there something wrong, Miss Partner? Not with me, but perhaps with you. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we could skip this part. All right. Yeah, that was when we called her out. Let's see. Would you like someone to listen to your problems, princess? Let's talk to him, I guess. I rub at my eyes as Rumpel looks at me with a quiet smile. He could be talking about his own problems, but instead he is trying to comfort me. Parfait and Delora told me about something they were keeping hidden from me. They told me something about Mother. And it does not make any sense to me, because everything that they are saying makes her a villain. Even villains are often misunderstood or have trying circumstances. Oh. Maybe that's what's going to affect the bad ending then, with Mithros. Let's see, I guess I'll just have to carry you up there. Oh yeah, this is when she gets sick. Lean against him. My body is so weak anyway. Even if I wanted to struggle, I would not be able to. I slowly lean my head against his chest. Princess, you concede that you need help? No. Still so stubborn. There is indistinctive murmuring behind him that probably belonged to the girls. Rumpel responds to them in a low voice. Stubborn she may be, but my sweet princess is stronger than any other woman I've ever known. Okay, yeah, this is where he brings us up to our room. And we dream about Mother again. He looks after us because we're sick. And then we're better, we come back down, blah, blah, blah. Oh, his journal. You have beautiful eyes, you know. Look at him. Does he ever truly mean his compliments? I know he spoke about meaning everything that he says, but... I continue to stare at him. I do not look away even once, though I do feel a slight shudder run through me when Rumpel keeps my gaze. Fierce as always. He removes his finger, but does not step back. We are still so close I could feel his breath. Fierce! You, never backing down from anything. Always resisting, always putting up a wall. That's what I... His words falter, and then he simply stops what he was saying. He looks at me again. Alright, yeah, that's where he's like, oh, I really like you, but I'm not gonna tell you right now. Nope. Let's see, Delora just complimented me. Yeah, let's not say anything. Did Delora just compliment me? I feel surprisingly light. Rumpel was right. A genuine compliment does make me feel good, but does she truly mean it? Still no thank you, huh? Well, we'll have to work on that. Delora! What? You always ruin the mood, don't you? Is it so wrong to get my hopes up when all I want is for the princess to thank me once? You did curse her. Not many fairy tale curse victims thank the casters. Touché. All right, so let's go ahead and skip again. But we are getting pretty dang close to the time that I'm going to be cutting it short. Okay, either way though, let's see, should I go find him? Stay in the room. Everyone, or knowing everyone, if I tried to leave the margin, they would get riled up again. I have already had Delora come in so many times to make sure I am still here. I sit up on my bed and stare at the bag of journals beside my bedside table. And here I was looking forward to giving those journals to him. I am still here, Delora. Rumpel stands in the doorway. I stare at the bouquet he has in his hand, wondering where he got it and what it might be for. Ah, there she is, the wonderful Princess Melody. I was worried you had come and gone with the wind again, free spirit that you are. I stand as he steps into the room. Okay, this is where she gets upset because she thinks that the flowers are for somebody else. You love me? I know what he's gonna say before he even says it. I do. I love you. But Chevalier smiles at me as he puts his other hand on my back and pulls me closer. The smile is so genuine and gentle, the same smile I have grown to love. And we skip. And they kiss. Ah! I think, yeah. We have to ask each and every one of these. Okay. That's a little time consuming, isn't it? Uh-huh. I mean, not as time consuming as it would have been because, yeah. Alright, is there anything I could do to help? I am not sure if I am capable of helping. I cannot use the sword and I cannot use magic, which are not. In this position, Princess, you are not safe if Myth got a hold of you too. I feel Chevalier's fingers on my wrist. They tense as he looks at me somberly. Princess, it is not safe. Even the king himself was overtaken. But I can help so long as we have the element of surprise. Okay, and then we're gonna skip. And then we're at the next chapter. Oh, we are so close to the ending already. So I'm gonna end it here. And we will finish up his bad ending in the next video, or in the next episode of this. So yeah, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.